Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
All right, welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, what is going on? Welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. How the heck is everybody? We've got an interview with the lead singer of Matchbox 20, one Robert Thomas, coming up here in 30 minutes. So had to jump in and get it done. Virginia and Jason obviously didn't get the memo because they're off somewhere else. So they will hopefully come stumbling in here in just a few minutes. Got a bunch of emails that I will get to here. Mail at kvjshow.com. There was a lot of interaction today about an email that we got citing that there were kids in certain area schools that were acting like animals and wanted to be identified as such, like cats or dogs. It was about a 12-year-old daughter that this guy had going to an artsy-fartsy type of school. And it said that she just told me that one of her classmates identifies as being a cat. Said, I know it sounds silly, but the school's allowing my daughter's classmates to do it. And if anybody questions or pushes back about being a cat, they can be suspended for bullying. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, this isn't happening. And I think the one thing that kind of got it slightly confused is about this email that Kathleen sent in. She said, guys, come on. I'm an administrator at Palm Beach Central, and I can personally verify that no cat litter is present in the school. I've been in every classroom. Y'all don't say school names when you don't know. And I think that goes from Virginia was told by somebody that they were putting the kitty litter out. So that part, I don't know of any schools that's putting out cat litter for kids to go to the bathroom in. So I think that part can be easily debunked. But we did get a lot of comments, Kathleen, from people, even from your school, that had said that there are kids that are wearing tails and ears and they're identifying as cats and dogs and hissing and purring and all that kind of stuff at each other.
It got confusing because everyone thought we were saying the school was enforcing it. Yeah, the kids are dressing as cats, but the school's got nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
That's just kids dressing as cats.
That's kind of where it is. And they want to be referred to as a cat and identify as a cat or a dog or whatever. And so...
Come on, guys. Well,
Yeah.
we don't work for the school board. So.
Yeah, so I know a lot of people are saying that's all a hoax. The part that we're talking about, that we got easily 20 texts confirming that kids in schools, and they named them, that is doing that. It came from parents, students, and other teachers that said, yeah, I got a couple kids that are doing that.
It's without a doubt a growing movement. It is.
Yeah.
That really is happening.
I know there are stories out there saying it's a hoax, but I think that refers to them putting out the kitty litter. So we're saying, okay, we did not find a school that had the kitty litter out, but we definitely
I had a girl in my yard swearing she saw kitty litter in a classroom. Because I asked her that specifically. I said, are you sure? You know that there was kitty litter out? And
Yeah.
she said yes.
We didn't get a verification on that.
Well,
no one had said
And
that.
the
yeah.
fact that we brought it up,
Right, it confused the thing, and everybody thought that that's what we were saying. But.
we got a ton of people saying, yes, kids are dressing up as cats. We got nobody saying there's cat litter in the classroom.
No, that seems like that was bad info.
I mean, I'm not saying a teacher don't go rogue, because teachers do go rogue.
Mm-hmm.
I had some weird rogue teachers that I know for a fact.
I've got that kid's phone number. I will call her and have her call in.
We believe
Yeah,
you
we
that
believe,
the
yeah.
kid said that.
Yeah.
But just because the kid said that there's that in there doesn't mean that's a prevalent thing.
Yeah.
That could be just a
or
teacher.
happening at all.
Yeah,
I
it could be
think
a
they
teacher.
just said that. At least we did not get any confirmation of that. So just to clarify what we were saying, because I know people were sending us the hoax stories and the links and all that. And so I think there was a viral thing going around talking about the kitty litter. But there are kids that are wearing the ears and saying, call me a cat.
Damn it, Sue just caught me picking my nose on KVJ TV. I hate when that shit happens.
Did you
Yeah.
eat it?
No.
Then you okay? Calm the fuck down.
Yo, don't you hate it cuts to you?
I will pick all day. I don't care.
I know you would. You're fucking crazy.
As long as you don't eat it, you cool.
I agree.
Mandy sent in an email. She said, "Today is finally the day that broke me. I was listening to the show this morning and the subject of the furries that the kids are doing and identifying as cats. I've heard of this before, and I think it's absolutely insane. You can't listen to the news and wonder just what in the hell is happening in our country. Every day there is something new that comes out, and I think we as a country have just lost our damn collective minds. But this morning, I think it was my final straw. So I stopped at a gas station to pick up a king-size Reese's candy. And it's one thing that I look forward to when I'm at my miserable job. I'll take a break and I'll have my candy bar, which helps bring me a little cheer. But this morning when I stopped, I saw the price had increased to $3.09.
Damn, for a Reese's?
For a freaking king-size candy bar?
Yes, they are. So I usually typically will buy 2 king size of anything at the front of Publix. That back in the day would cost you maybe 3 something. It's over $5 now.
Wow.
It's 2 for $5 and with tax.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what the hell is going on? Why take my little escape and make it so expensive? I am done. Beam me up, Scotty. I want off. I live in Wisconsin for price comparison, and yesterday they were just $2.59. So they got up 50 cents in a day.
I hear you. All I will say is this. It's easy to think the world is nothing full of terrible noise. It's not. It's got some bad noise in there, but it's not all bad.
Inflation's all bad.
Inflation
I know. Sucks a donkey dong.
Don't fucking send me an email. Biden and then Trump and then Biden and Trump. I get it. Okay, I get it. I'm just saying, not everything's all bad. Not everyone's a cat.
Why are you leaving out DeSantis?
I'm over here trying to be fucking positive.
It's not just about Biden and Trump, Jay-Bird.
By the way, some people hate positivity. They could tell you 11 problems and you have solutions or some good advice. Like, fuck you. No. Yeah. The world's on fire. Is the world on fire? I don't know.
In pockets, yes. There are pockets of this world that are actually a dumpster fire right now.
Was it always like this, Kevin, or do we just think it's crazy because everyone's got basically a camera to broadcast everything to make it seem like the world's lost their mind?
Well, that's just it. And I think, look, what does it really even mean? Who cares? You know, to me, that's where it is. And I think we just have, with social media and our regular news media, they just want to get people all riled up and upset. And then when you just chill for a freaking second, you're like, what does it even matter? Who gives a shit? I don't care.
There's not that many cat people out there.
Yeah, if you want to dress up as a freaking cat with a tail and meow at each other, go ahead.
That's on that.
Why do we even care?
As long as the school's not enforcing it and doing all that, if you want to wear a cat and hiss, I'm going to grab my combos and watch that.
Yeah. So there you go.
But back when I went to school, there were kids that dressed up as weird shit. No, you're not as a cat.
Yeah, you know, we did weird stuff too. And I remember when I was a kid, adults were freaking losing their mind at just how out of control we were and how insane our actions were and what was going on. It's just, it always will happen. We always think our world is going to hell.
I remember there was a kid in Lake Park who had a mohawk. He was new and people couldn't. He's got a mohawk. He's bad news.
Yeah.
One of the nicest people you'd ever meet. The kid just had a mohawk.
Right.
He just liked the Sex Pistols. He likes punk rock stuff. He was a really nice kid. He was a nice punk rock kid.
Yeah, no, it's always been that way. Yeah, it's the one thing I always get perspective of when I'm a history nerd. So when I listen back to history, and I've been doing a deeper dive on podcasts about the Revolution and the forefathers, they were freaking throwing down and punching each other in their fucking faces. They were arguing so much. So we've always had, politics has been nasty globally. Here, we never started off nice in our politics. We've never been nice in politics.
It's never been pretty. And no, I don't think it ever will be.
So don't ever think, what happened to politics? They've always been, now no one's punching Biden in the face. That's the only difference. They used to punch each other in the faces.
Yet.
You're right.
Punching could be coming.
Virginia is not hot. I mean, there are some clips of people fighting each other.
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
And, to Remy's point, she said, look, if people would stop watching these ridiculous stories, it encourages media to not show it. And to a point, you're right. But if we just took a different approach and perspective and sat back and said, you know what? This is for our entertainment, man. Life, when people are like this, it makes it more entertaining. We like to be entertained. Just don't take it so seriously and think that, who cares? It's just, you know what? This is just nothing but mindless entertainment.
Well, just think about some 7 or 8 years ago on some of the shit you got mad at that, or very baity like this. Because you're right. Not everyone's dressing like cats. Maybe there is a school that did the whole, or tried to. And that's a great story for the media to go, you see, kids are trying to turn into cats now. So the schools are behind it. It's such a thing to get people.
Right. It's just kids doing something goofy, and it's what they're kids. You get to do that kind of stuff. Now, if you're an adult and your coworker's doing it, you're like, all right, I ain't Bob. I am not calling you a fucking cat.
And that's what people are afraid of. It's going to get to the point where in 10 years, you'll sit and Bob will be a bobcat. Like, hey Bobcat.
Yeah. And when it gets to that point, your boss is trying to force you to call your coworker or cat, just be like, no, I'm not doing
That's what it's
And then that's where we all need to stand up, be like, well, come on now. You can be goofy, that's all good, but I ain't playing your damn games.
It would be kind of fun to pet Bob.
Gosh, I mean, and it works out so perfect. Bobcat.
I know.
Fuck, it's amazing.
It would work out. Becky sent an email. She said, you're talking about coffee. There was a story today about 3 to 5 cups, I think it was. I can't remember how many milligrams it was of caffeine. They said, don't confuse it with people going out and getting lattes and putting sugar in it and all that stuff. They said that's not beneficial to your health. But they did find some health benefits in people doing that. But you've heard that for a little while. And Bird referenced Cuban coffee. She said, you got to look up the bit with Ralphie May talking about Cuban coffee on YouTube. Pretty funny. Also, she had a thought, what if your kid is severely allergic to cats and they have a kid cat in their class? Holy cow, I was cracking up. Could you even imagine trying not to laugh at a teenager meowing, answering your questions? Yeah, it would be like, all right, and they probably do.
That's just how things are nowadays.
Yeah, they would work that in, and I'd just be like, all right, just, let's have a little fun with it. Well, you know what? That would keep kids from falling asleep in your class, probably. Just see how you're reacting to it, so be thankful. So she said, good heavens, teachers need more money. No, they definitely do. This is why a little bit of bullying can actually keep society together. Okay, I don't know. So there you go. She said, kids need to be at least a little concerned about what other people think about them, or they will become sociopaths.
That cat topic, by the way, fucking fired people up on so many different levels.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's amazing. The people that are coming at me, because we have a community board that we post ideas up on and stuff like that for radio, and I'd posted up that email, and I was like, hey, here's what's going on, and somebody hit up and said, yeah, just for your information, everybody, don't do this story. This is a complete hoax. And I responded to the guy, I'm like, oh, dude, it's not a complete hoax. And he's like, yeah, I've heard that too. But he's like, everybody always thinks they have somebody so-and-so told me. It's just talking points you hear from cable news. And I'm like, dude, I will send you the phone numbers of 20 people if you want verification.
Were you doing digital drama on our radio press
I've got a
site?
thread going on here with this guy that's trying to fucking shit on my idea. And he's like going, don't listen to this guy. It's a complete hoax. I'm like, dude, it's not a complete hoax. He's got a link to Wikipedia, which, everything on Wikipedia.
This is one of those things where it's confusing because what we tightened it up at the beginning. We get it. It's not the school system.
It's not the litter box, but there are kids that are wanting to identify as cats and dogs.
We read an email from somebody, and the shit was. I thought that shit was entertaining.
Yeah,
we don't know if it's real. They were. I don't know what to tell you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So it's out there. Let me see. Got an email here from Amy about your lizard Lydia. She said, I'm watching the show and I saw the adorable picture of your lizard Lydia. I love lizards. I have them in my yard too, and I wanted to let Bird know they absolutely love blueberries.
Ooh.
I've had one trained so much that when I go sit outside without any berries, he'll run up and gently bite my toes.
Yes, I gotta tell you, I have without a doubt gotten some lizard community emails. I am part of a group now, Virginia. The lizard community likes me a lot.
What do you say we make a video? I'm going to come over to your house and we'll put blueberries in between your toes and let the lizard eat them.
I don't know if I want to sexualize my lizard yet. To be quite honest with you, I want to make sure that she's...
I'm not looking to pork your lizard.
I'm still sexualizing it. You sexualized my dad and my deceased dog. I didn't let you do that, though, with the dog. I got a little bitchy. I'll let you sexualize...
You gotta stand your ground, Bird.
I'll let you sexualize my dad. Let's wait till the lizard, because remember, this is a controversial subject, too. People say I'm ruining South Florida by feeding the lizard.
You're encouraging an invasive species to take over everything.
Yeah, I just love animals, and the thing was batting its eyes at me, giving me some attention, and it's got a... I know every pet person says this, or animal person says this. This lizard's got a good heart. You sound crazy, bro. I know, I sound fucking insane.
I had the same thing happen. You can have a bond with a yard lizard. I had the same thing happen. This lizard knew me. I knew him. We were on a different level, y'all. If you want to call me stupid or crazy, go for it.
You know what?
I know what I saw.
They're going to call me crazy and stupid. Let me have the lizard. They're going to call me that anyway.
You can't take our lizard.
One person just texted in. They said, I have a pet curly tail lizard as well. It will eat right out of my hand. We named it Buddy, and it'll even share food with my pet pig.
See?
They do recognize you. Buddy will stare into our sliding glass door just to make sure that we see him.
I'm not even kidding you, man.
It's real.
It is. Well,
these ain't your regular garden lizards. Whatever this curly tail breed brings to the table, he has personality, feelings, emotions. He cares about us.
Well, I was seeing a story, and I forget this. I can't cite the source, but it was a really cool video. How we have so many cameras around the world now. We're picking up stuff and seeing stuff on video. Animals are doing things we never knew they did. We weren't around, we never saw it, but we're going back on video going, oh, the animal does that? That's an odd, weird thing. And then the scientists go back and say, I guess we don't know the possum as well as we thought we did.
They're more like us than we realize.
They just are finding out different shit that they didn't know about animals, and cameras are revealing that, which I think is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Lydia said, don't listen to the haters, Bird.
I know.
Yeah.
Feed your lizard.
I'm feeding that motherfucker.
And tell your dad I said hi.
I'll feed that motherfucker. I'm feeding that. When I say motherfucker, I'm talking about the lizard, not my dad.
Mm-hmm. Christine sent an email. Maybe the curly-tailed lizard. I don't know if that's the same one, but is it Tegu? Is that how you say it? Tegu?
Oh, yeah. That
might
looks
be the
like
proper
her.
name. Yeah.
That
maybe
looks
that's
like
the
Lydia.
proper name, other than curly-tailed.
It's a great lizard name.
She said they're definitely invasive to Florida, and they can be legally killed. They make great pets, though. Feed her insects, fruit, veggies, and if you're brave enough, frozen rodents. You can get these from any pet supply store. They grow to be 10 to 15 pounds.
What?
We frequently go to Repticon and other reptile shows. Many people carry around their tegu, and they just hang out with their person. They're very calm and a peaceful reptile.
You guys got to understand where I'm at emotionally.
I need a friend.
2 months of building a dinosaur garden.
Yeah.
Just really busting, me and my brother busting our dicks. And then all of a sudden, I've got all of these big-ass lizards in my dinosaur garden that were never in my yard before.
Yeah.
You are Field of Dreams. Build it and they will come.
If you build it, they will come. It's crazy. It's almost like they got a fucking text or something.
Mara is saying in the chat room that curly tails will actually come to their name. If you name it, they'll get trained like that. And it says right here, the Argentine tegus are known to have dog-like qualities and that they're very loyal and seek companionship. They say always be gentle, calm, and talk softly so you don't accidentally frighten your pet.
Yo,
I think you got a pet lizard now.
The first moment, because I thought I was too high or something. I'm playing guitar.
I must have hit that bong really hard.
Well, you think of these things. I'm playing guitar, just a peaceful lick.
Yeah.
And the first time I had a moment with Lydia, she comes scampering, kind of looking at me, a little frightened, and I just noticed I felt like the guitar brought Lydia over.
Wow.
I know.
Maybe, yeah.
And then I started feeding her.
You're like the Pied Piper of lizards. But you don't have a pipe, you got a guitar.
And I'm going, is this fucking lizard responding to the guitar?
How high am I?
That's what I thought for a second. I'm going, this is some good shit.
Yeah.
Denny's, did you lace my shit?
Oh my God. I'm going, damn, Lydia's turned its head like a dog.
Is Lydia singing backup?
I'm so glad they sent that.
Yeah. They're getting
Man.
verification. I learned a lot about those curly tail lizards. I had no idea that you could domesticate them.
I mean, I'm going
And
to go
have them as pets.
getting blueberries today.
Look at you, huh?
So I'm so, by the way, glad Lydia's getting all this press.
She deserves it.
Yeah. Got an email here that says, I am an avid fan of KVJ, and for a Feel Good Friday this week, St. Patrick's Day, my daughters, Katie and Brooke, are traveling to the University of Florida marching band and attend college and are marching in Cork. They're traveling to 4 cities over the trip. Like a little shout out if you could. There you go, Rhonda, with the photo. I'm not going to be here on Friday, so I don't know if I have the Feel Good Friday, so I just wanted to get that in here right now.
Shout out.
They go to UF or they go to Gardens?
I think I don't know. I was a little confused by how that was written, so
I wanna
don't know
give
if
them a
they're going
chance.
to Florida.
Just Gators, that'll work.
Yeah.
Gator. Well, out of respect for Mags, I didn't know.
We're fine.
All right, Gator. Oh, wow, that's
Do
a terrible
do you have to give a trigger warning when it happens?
I wore that Gators jersey out
I'm not a snowflake.
for our first pitch, and someone said, "Damn, Bird, you're wearing a Gators jersey after Mags didn't get in." I'm like, "Bitch, it's from Gardens High School. It's from my high school."
I love that people are creating drama where there is none because I'm a big fan of that.
They definitely do.
And it's silly. I'm also a huge fan of that.
Oh, if you want drama, go to social media. They'll make nothing out of something, or something out of nothing. Strike that, reverse it.
Smack it up, flip it, rub it down.
Oh, no. Got a little addendum here. We were talking about why does Florida not have better songs about the state? There's a lot of cool stuff going on here. California seems to have endless ones.
Tons.
There was a song that a lot of people did mention that I had never heard of, but apparently it is a thing. It is John Anderson's Seminole Wind, a country song from back in the day about Lake Okeechobee.
It sounds like a FSU fart.
I know this song.
Oh, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow me again.
And he had another song I liked, and I thought I was gonna like this song. I'm like, I don't like Seminole Wind.
Blow, blow, Seminole.
Wind.
It's too close to seminal fluid, okay? Oh,
Seminole fluid? Wait, what?
that's semen.
Wait a minute, what? Oh, Seminole and...
Dude, jizz.
Dog, I'm
Do I have
aware.
to mansplain to you what jizz is?
They were originally going to go with the Florida State cum shots, but they decided that
You know what?
they would do Seminole instead.
In 40 years, I would not be shocked if there's the Florida State cum shots. It's all going to hell in a
Can you imagine
handbasket.
them just running out of the tunnel?
Half of them dressed as cats.
Half of them are cats.
It's all going to hell.
It's all going to hell.
Get me off this planet.
And now my fucking candy bar is $20.
Aging rocks you.
I'm killing fucking South Florida by lizards. Fuck.
That's just what's going to happen. Yeah, so several mentions on that. Amber sent an email. She said, got to do a call them out. Can people who are not doing curbside pickups please stop parking in the designated and specified parking spaces that are clearly marked for those services, please?
Yeah, I can't imagine that's very cool. If you're like an Uber Eats or a DoorDash guy and you just need to get the stuff and get back in your car and all those spots are taken by people that are just dining in.
They have that at the Culver's too, because usually when you go to Culver's, you go in the drive-thru. And I used to get a big boy order. They make you pull to the side, and they got all these little, and then they run it out to you. And I always forget to have cash. I feel like you're supposed to. When I don't tip them, are they going back and go, that motherfucker?
Yes, and
Does everyone know?
just give them $1 is what I give them. But if you don't have anything, you don't have anything. What are you going to do? You can't crap $1 out of your bum.
That's just it. I don't ever have cash.
It's hard.
That is not easy.
And then you go,
Culver's makes everybody pull up, and everybody has to wait because every order is a special order. I feel like Culver's doesn't have anything just sitting there waiting.
But to that email's point, there is a lot of confusion of people trying to get in parking and all that. The double thing at McDonald's now, I saw a fucking just fight go down because somebody did not know how to do it.
If you're not going to be cool about merging,
Yeah,
it's going to be a fight.
People don't know how to merge in those new McDonald's thingies.
They don't.
Is McDonald's the only one doing that?
No. I think Chick-fil-A does it. McDonald's is doing it. I think they're all going to that because they realize Chick-fil-A did it first.
Do you like that, Kev? The merging of the. I know you don't go to fast food restaurants, but do you like that?
No, I because it is just it's a lot, and I feel like you're not doing either very well.
Chick-fil-A, though, if you order ahead on the app, it's so easy. I've used it, and look, I'm not a big fan because we do Bud's Chicken and Seafood, but I will say this. If you order ahead on the app for Chick-fil-A, it is very easy, and it's much quicker than ordering from the little person.
Now, when you order on the Chick-fil-A app on a Sunday, how much chicken do you get?
0.
That's right, Bud's Chicken and Seafood, motherfuckers.
Jesus Chicken is not served on Sunday.
But Bud's is.
Bud's is. Yeah.
Yep.
I would send that as a commercial. Bud's Chicken and Seafood, motherfucker. See if it gets approved.
Suck it, Sunday.
And also, Amber, want to let you know about the Soup Shop in Melbourne, Florida.
Ooh.
It's a hot bar of soups, has at least 12 fresh homemade soups daily.
Bird.
They also offer a plethora of fresh frozen soups in their cases to take home and heat yourself.
Where's this?
Melbourne.
This is in Melbourne, Florida.
You got to be up that way this weekend.
I'm driving up. We're going up to St. Augustine. Ooh, soup, there it is.
Soup, there it is.
I mean,
I was going to get you that shirt. It said, I'm a hot-blooded, soup-powered fuck machine. But I thought it was a little aggressive.
I can't wear it. I can only wear it
I
to
know.
a party at my own house.
I know. I was like, he can never wear this, so I'm not going to spend $23, but that's a great shirt.
I've done that before where I've gone out with a group of people and somebody in the group has an offensive shirt. It kind of roadblocks the night.
It does.
It really does.
Because the shirt is going to make people upset, and then people are going to approach, and then there's going to be a fight, and now you're involved in that.
well, then the one guy at the bar is like, I don't want you in here because it's too much.
And then when people tell the story, all of a sudden, Jay Bird's the one that had the shirt on.
Well, fuck them. Who's telling that lie?
People do that all the time.
What lie about
Change the details,
Oh, yeah.
and it's much juicier to say, oh, Jay Bird came in with this shirt, said I'm a hot-blooded, soup-powered fuck machine.
And then Virginia was there too, just pissing all over the place. It was terrible. Like, what's going on? You're right. People can just say anything.
They do.
You can go to thesoupshop.org to get some more info.
I think
Soupshop.org.
we were gonna go camping up there in St. Augustine. There's no camps. It was all sold out. So I guess we're doing a B&B off the water
Bed and breakfast?
or whatever the
Airbnb. He's
okay.
struggling to say Airbnb. Be right back.
The one where people go there and it's only like a 10% chance you're gonna get murdered or watch through the bathroom hole.
Luckily, Bigfoot don't play.
No, he don't.
He gonna go down swinging.
Oh, and if you put a camera in our bathroom,
They'll give you a dick show. I can see these two doing the helicopter.
one better than the other.
Yeah.
And Jean, real quick on the Florida song, she said, I did go check out that Key Largo video, the Just Like Boogie and Macaw.
Thank you. Somebody did it.
And she said, the bird was absolutely right. That may be the weirdest video I've ever seen. I'm cracking the F up right now. The singer has the most amazing beard mullet combo. My dude smells his female counterpart's hair at the end of the video. What the actual F? Oh, the 80s. So weird.
I have got...
J-Lo from Tamarack sent that in.
J-Lo, I've got so many more suggestions for you of uncomfortable, what the fuck kind of videos. And they all have a time stamp. Right around 79 to about 86.
Yep. Hey, Denny's, can we put Rob on here now, or do I need to disembark from this to be able to get him on? How things work?
We have to do it.
We have to disembark? We do. Okay, so we have to disembark. I thought so. So we have to end this to do our interview with Robert Thomas of Matchbox 20, which you will actually get to hear that on the show. We'll post up the video on our YouTube page if you'd like to see that, hear about their new album and new single.
Too bad I was just getting cooking.
Yeah.
Nope, shut it down.
That's right. Time constraints, baby.
Sit down.
All right, you all have an amazing week, and we will see you back here soon. Goodbye.
Individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.